So this game, Vern World, is pretty clearly about Ernest T. Worrell. He's traveling to the world of Vern. So, all the NPCs he interacts with, he's like, hey, Vern. And, they tell him, hey, go to the town of something something and retrieve such and such time. And it's like, okay, Vern. It's going to be great. What were you saying? He just turns to camera and it's like, hey, Vern, I need to buy some items.
Hey, Vern, I need to buy an item. And then you have to go, okay, what am I selling, Vern? What am I selling, Ernest? Oh, no, he's scared stupid.
It's actually a shopkeep simulation. No, it's the entire game is basically set in your house, and he climbs up to your window and starts telling you about storm windows. And then you accidentally knock over the ladder he's on. The whole thing started with ads for storm windows, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was he was a spokesperson. Just like all the greatest shows.
He started out as a humble spokesperson, but eventually became a true cultural icon. Hey, folks, I'm the Mysterious JG.
I'm Zerfall.
And welcome back to... oh, man, the way this window's set up, you can't see Home of the RPG Insane. But
everything's ruined forever.
It's ruined forever. Welcome back to Let's Play Super Show Monster Story, the game where we rely heavily on the hard work of a guy who maintains a shrine and hates Let's Players and would most certainly hate us. He did not translate the game, so it's my... Go ahead, sorry.
He also only covers translated games, and only ones that are currently being updated.
He's a snob about games that he can't understand.
Maybe he doesn't understand that only doesn't have to be capitalized every time.
Hey, you're a Commonwealth. I'm like a rebellious. This guy is speaking the King's English. Never mind.
I guess maybe that's just the way it is there.
Yeah, but emphasis, man, capture emphasis. I can deal with that. It's not as egregious as claiming that coconuts give milk. But anyway, yeah. So last time I posed the question: will we remember to investigate Show Monster Island? The answer is no, we did not. But we went back to the end of our last video that we recorded to see what save slot to use, and we're like, oh, that's what we were doing. So we should probably do that more often when we start a new session. But the other thing we were going to do, which I guess we actually did not get on top of doing, is hey, wait a second. Where's my little? Usually I have a little window that tells me how far we are into the video. Yeah, okay, sorry. Housekeeping, folks. But yeah, what we didn't do is actually, I guess this was your research project for the week, was figure out which stamp we don't already have, because that could be a problem. We could go look for every single stamp again.
Yeah, because it's going to be kind of hard not to, or to check them off a list when I don't have the save file in front of me. But I do have the list of all of the...
I mean, if anybody who's still watching this LP is watching because of our zany, fun personalities. I suppose we could just and the last viewer who cared about the story is like, fuck it, he's right, I'm out. But we could warple our way around to I think the thing is, if we try to second guess which ones they are, then we're really gonna screw ourselves. If we just start down a list and go through, maybe we'll figure this shit out. So
well, I just made a Word document with a list of all of them in it.
Okay.
Or it's not really a Word document, it's just a notepad file. But I can delete them from the list as we are sure that we've got them.
That's like the same level of technology I applied to figuring out which RTK characters I created for the, no more people dying in Canada benefit that you did. Sorry. That's so disrespectful.
Well, it's all northern climes. Thank you very much.
That's true.
We'll share the cure if we find it.
Hey, there's a new never mind, I was about to say, hey, there's a new RTK thing coming out, so get working on another disease in Canada so that we can fight it. So Prickly, I'm like 99.999% we got the one in Prickly, but let's just start with Prickly because I'm sure there's one here.
All right, yes, there's a house with a green bed and a this looks like it should be in the jar.
Okay, unless there's more than one house.
Taking them off the list.
Green bed, then we
Next up is Sandside.
Do we want to be thorough about the fact that there's... Okay.
Oh, that building matched perfectly, like all the little cracks in the walls and everything.
Gotcha. Sandsight. So we need some kind of like gangland hand signal that represents Sandside. Oh, why aren't we using the freaking insect? Because this will like triple the length of time it takes. That's why, GG. Because all
well, I don't know. Sandside's pretty close.
Well, this one, yeah. Because I actually
remember. And then there's Bridgetown right over there.
I remember roughly where Sandside is. Come on down to Bridgetown.
So in Sandside, it's in a house with 2 jars, and it has... Oh, it's probably one of the towers because it's got a down and an up stair.
Yeah, I don't think this town actually has houses per se.
All right, it's not this tower, that's for sure. It's gonna have... The way down will be on the left. The way up will be on the right. And there'll be a blue carpet with green trim and 2 jars at the top of the carpet. Oh, this looks like the one. So it should be in the jar on the right.
And it's not.
All right, so... bring it on down to Bridgetown. I did jazz hands, but you can't see that.
As long as you didn't do jazz hands. Which was, yeah, you as a fan of this series of games are probably familiar with the Marvel vs. whatever series. There's some Marvel X-Men Street Fighter-y type game that features Iceman, where for Bobo and his college friends, they were just like, just look at him. Clearly, I mean, it's not us being immature. His hands are covered in jizz. that's how it is. So where am I going?
So actually, go back to where you just were. That's where it was.
Oh, okay.
That far left. See, your subconscious is remembering that you already got this one.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so
yeah, off the list. Next up is Orin, which I'm just going to remove from the list because it's just going to laugh and walk away. But it's the town that we renamed, and it's the one that took forever to get. So I know we got it.
Orin, you just made the list. There's a wrestling joke.
So after Orin comes Mogul Village, which is the one with the poopy moles. Seaman. Oh, and this one is one that you're going to have to probably get to yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's in a, like a little forest. Somewhere.
Well, this could be a bit of an adventure. So I remember we kind of went in this direction. Hopefully this place is elevated enough that it's still on the map. I gotta say, man, the Japanese RPGs, they don't fuck around when it comes to like cutesy games for children which feature like just massive levels of human loss. Like so many inhabited towns just destroyed over the course of this game, whose primary villain for a long time was Fat Badger. Oh, maybe we're on the right track. No, this is...
It might show up on your world map even if there's not a... Well, oh. I'm trying to find a world map of this place. It's one of those games that doesn't...
Sheldorado, which for a long time was... We thought huge stuff was going to go down when we finally got to Sheldorado. And I guess in fairness, it's pretty big plot stuff going on in Sheldorado.
Yeah, it must be pretty close to the start of the game, I would think, if it's...
Well, I mean, are we convinced that it's still accessible after the flood? I'm not really at all convinced that you can still get to this place.
Well, we could leave it on the list and come back to it later.
Is it where the little cute mole guys were at, right?
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's Orin, I think. You can check it.
Go ahead and check it. Let's see. Hey, Lady Fang.
Hey, guys.
Picked up a godly treat.
Well, she had. It was actually a dogly treat, but she just hadn't turned into her werewolf
Little
version.
Heaven. We might as well check
Little
this
Heaven.
one.
Okay, we might as well check this while we're here.
It was here, right?
No.
Oh, no.
That was just where we triggered her memories.
Shelly Nelly. Shelly Nelly.
So one of these houses contains it. And it would probably be this house on the bookshelf. Alright, but check the other houses just in case, because in this picture there's nobody in the house, but that was because we hadn't saved everybody yet, I think, when we found it.
It was 2 bookshelves, though.
2 bookshelves on the right-hand side. No, this could be it. Yeah.
Could be that it was it. Man, it's an exciting video.
Little heaven.
Oh, maybe this little girl is blocking us from getting it forever.
Could be.
I'll have to wait
right when
like
you tell us.
8 hours.
I know we got the
frame
Iceman
skip
Village
on.
because that was the one that we knew we had to get. Pardon me.
So, still, at some point, we need to see if we can find the moles.
Yeah, for now. Next up is Lemille.
I was trying to find someplace to land. So we can warp our way to Lemille. Game's like, fuck no, you're not warpling your way to Lemille. What do you think this is?
Lemille might be underwater now. A couple of them are.
Jeez. Alright. Are we even want to look for it? I don't even remember which one it is.
I'm pretty sure we got Lemille. It's the one with the... It was just north. Actually, it was right near... What do you call it? The Great Gnome's capital city, Sheldorado.
This isn't
Was
going to
the
be
one I think.
This isn't going to be one of those deals where you can't. The last one you have to go to the place you're supposed to bring them when you get them all. And the guy's like, I got the last one. Woohoo.
I don't think so.
Hey, somebody
Oh man, we leveled up
from
from fighting little jobber mobs.
Job mobs. Mobbers.
So West Side is one of them.
Oh.
Might as well check it while we're here.
Yeah,
It would have been the next one after Lemille anyways.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay, we could probably do like a more organized recce around Sheldorado.
Yeah. So actually, you're really close to it right now. Those 2
Yeah, I feel like it was
little
outside.
baskets on the right there.
I feel like I remember getting this one. Yeah.
Okay, so it's off the list.
You know what
Now you
happens, Kevin Owens, when you don't betray Chris Jericho? You come off the list. Sorry.
You may need to... So if you go to the right here... Yeah, that's Lemille there. It's underwater. So we'll probably have to get our... Next time we warple... Actually, if you warple to... What's the name of that city right there to the right?
To the right?
Yeah.
Oh, I just remembered. It's Sandora.
Sandora. If you warple to Sandora, it'll bring our little ship back here. But there is one in this town, too.
Okay.
It's in a house with... Well, I think it could be a shop.
Is it a
of
fancy
some kind.
house or...
It's fancy-ish.
That's not that fancy.
It's not that one. But it looks very similar to that one. So it's probably the item shop. So just one guy, yeah. And then it's on that bookshelf. Nope. Or it might be against the wall. It's somewhere in that square. Yep. I think we got this one.
Okay.
So that is Sandora off the thing. And I mean, the mysterious shop is just outside, and it could have one too.
It could. This Let's Play. This is gonna be the stuff of Let's Play Legend eventually. I'm telling you.
So this one's outside on the right hand side of the tree. Like not the tree itself, the roots actually. Check all around here. It looked like he was looking at the top of those 2 roots protruding from the side.
I think I remember getting this one though.
Mysterious shop is off the list.
How much money we got? We barely got any. I know that fairly recently we spent a bunch of money on potions, and we've barely done any fighting since. So. All right, but now if we warple to Sandora, our submarine will appear, and
And hopefully we can get up to Lamille.
Yeah.
The Seaman Temple's also kind of nearby, and it could also have one. Actually, if the Seaman Temple comes up before...
Well, we can't warple to Sandora, but we can warple to Dorado City.
This is what's weird about it. Like, why can't we warp to Sandora? It's like, clearly...
The game's just messing with us. Do we want to go to Shellmaster Island and see if they're okay?
Oh, go to Seaman Temple. It's back like 4.
Easy,
Yeah.
man.
He's got jizz hands. So in this temple, it will be located... I think if you go down these stairs, and then down those stairs, and then that pillar to the top, look to the right-hand side of it towards the wall. Yeah, it looks like we got it. So we'll pull Seaman from the list.
The Seaman was just expelled from the list. Finally ejected from the list. But now
Hey, and there's your submarine.
We got a submarine.
If you go along the top part of the coast here, it should bring you to Lamille. Hey,
Wow,
people are
Avatar
leveling up still.
too.
Go down.
Here we go. We can
So-
dive through Lamille.
In Lamille, it would have been in one of these buildings. Upstairs is a whole bunch of jars. It's where we found Ernie.
But we didn't find Ernie in one of these places. We found Ernie at the Heroes Guild.
Well, I don't know. I thought he was in one of these places at one point in time.
Oh, maybe there was some plot event I'm forgetting where our party was separated and we found people.
Oh no, it was Poo Poo,
Oh.
or whatever his name is.
Who we eventually took back to the town of the moles, which we can't find and might be underwater too.
Yes.
You know what? I bet that final stamp is being held by the guy who triggers Garrow's final side quest.
Oh, it could be. You're like, hey, I heard there was another werewolf still alive. Also, here's a stamp card.
Hey, I heard you guys
So, down
talk
one and to the
over,
left.
the music of a bunch of old RPGs instead of listening intently to the music. So I'm taking
All right,
away.
Lamille is clear.
Okay, so it would have
Marley-
been one of those places, one of those
Yeah.
things.
Marley's up next.
Okay.
Although if you come across Mass Tribe Village or Porju Village, Pogu Village?
Well, those ones I think we actually still can warple to.
Yeah, so when you come across, when you're going through the list, instead of just beelining for one of them, if you come across any of them, they're good to go.
Still, though, now that we're underwater, I'm like, is this... Can we find the village of the moles? Did it even look like a village?
No, it looked like a thing of trees. It would have been to the left of this location by some amount, because it was in the first part of the game.
Okay.
If I recall correctly, there was some point in time where you could split and go down. Oh, do you know what? It might be right close to West Side.
I cross this bridge.
There was a point in time when we go through a tunnel and we end up on the new continent.
Hmm. Well, if it was near West Side, then West Side's kind of like over here somewhere, I think.
I don't think that all of them drown necessarily.
Well, the moles probably drowned if there was a flood. I mean, let's face facts. They're moles.
So go up and to the left, like the surface, and then go to the left.
Back and to the left. Alright.
And hop on the land here. Well, in a way that you don't have to go to the west side for sure. Like if you go straight left, then you walk around it. Now check out this sign and see what it says.
It says, repent. Real estate, 23 Shell Southeast. That was...
Okay, so...
Okay, so this sign doesn't help us too much.
No. Alright, let's just Warple to...
Let's just really hope it's not that one, and Warple 2 where you said Mask Tribe Village. Oh man, okay, Mask Tribe Village is still available.
Yep, we also have to go to Marnley still. So, Mask Tribe Village. I believe it's outside. Yep, it's in between. Just go north. Oh wait, where is he looking? These pictures, he made them so small. Let's zoom in. He is looking down at the route from the top. The next one to the right. Okay, got it.
Wasn't that really similar to the magic shop or whatever?
Yeah, it turns out the magic shop was from the bottom, but I'm pretty sure you looked at that spot too.
I sure hope so.
Oh no, not the magic shop. The mysterious shop. The magic shop is inside.
Where am I going? What am I doing?
That's the Mask Tribe Village or what's this little place?
This is the Mask Tribe Village.
Why don't they have a tree coming out of it? That's dumb. Okay,
Wait, were you not watching? I thought we just established it wasn't the Mask Tribe Village.
Oh no, it's not the Mask Tribe Village. I'm just saying,
Okay.
Mask Tribe Village has a giant tree coming out of it, and then their picture is just a town.
Oh, well.
I was expecting it to have a tree near it, at least. I mean, next up is either Marnley or the magic shop. There's the magic shop right there, so...
That's the magic.
So go on
potion
inside.
Store. Is the magic potion store the same as the magic shop?
Yes. So look to the right, check there. It's the one with the green and the red, not the blue and the red. And what's he offered to sell you? I guess, yeah, because the mysterious shop this is the one where you buy the jars. The mysterious shop is the one where you could buy a...
We got 5 potions
Fairy.
left for Poyon, but no money. So if I really want to, I can off-screen grind for cash, and we can level up Poyon.
Yep. Or if you can find a lot of gold, I know a guy that will give you cash for your gold.
Okay, good to know. We just did this, but yeah. So I looked.
It would have been the
looked
bottom route on the... Yeah.
the bottom
down.
route.
Left, up.
Okay.
That one.
Okay.
Alright, time to Warple. So when you first get to the Warple map, just what's the first place that comes up?
Mask Tribe Village.
Okay, go backwards one. There you go, Marley.
Forward one.
Oh man, they're backwards from what I thought. Also, did we get the new sword yet? I think we did.
Pretty sure we did. We were making jokes about the love, whatever, power
So,
thing.
the blacksmith shop to the left of it.
Let's
Or not
check
the
to make sure
blacksmith
we
shop,
got the
the
new
weapon
sword
shop.
first, because now I'm wondering.
You aren't strong enough to wield your sword of love.
You know what they say about guys with small swords of love. Alright, so to the left of it,
The weapon shop has 2 barrels. One of the barrels would have had a card. Alright, so Marley's off the list. Next up is Poju Village, or Pogu, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It should be, when you hit Warple, go the direction of Mask Tribe Village twice. It's not that! What a bunch of jerks. Well, it's around here somewhere. We're probably going a long way around.
oh, I know we got this one, but where is it anyway?
It is
Oh, wait a minute.
At the far right, there's 2 little rocks there on the ground. And it looks like... So, like, if you stand where the door is, and then go left 1 and down 1, if this guy moves. NPCs are the worst in this game.
Left 1, down 1.
And then press the button.
Okay, it's not doing anything.
Alright, it's off the list. Next up is Mosswood, or Pearl Island, whichever one you come across first.
I don't think Pearl Island is on our Warple list. Maybe. Maybe that's something we should be making note of. Anyway, where am I going here?
To the left, there's a bunch of logs. The smaller of the log piles, it's on the right-hand side. Those guys have been sawing that one log since we got here.
They're not very good at that. Okay. So...
Alright, Mosswood's off the list.
Oh,
So, Pearl Island, Dimma Island, or Great Gnome's House. Those are the next 3 on the list.
I don't remember what Pearl Island is. Seems unlikely that we... I mean, unless it's not required. Where is it located in the wild?
Let's see if we can find out.
Maybe we seriously missed it. Maybe that's the key to all the side quests we're missing. Pearl Island.
Could be. While you're waiting for me to find out this location, Demma's Island is one that you can warple to. Or if that's Great Gnome's House there, then that...
Pretty sure it is, actually.
So, just so you know, in Great Gnome's House, it is...
Oh, I got so excited for a second. It's chopped wood for the stove, but that, like, message popped up. I was like, oh my god, we found it!
So go to the far right at the bottom of the bed, and then look down against the wall. Nothing?
Nothing.
Great Gnome's off the list. Dimma Islands is the next on the Warple list. Let's see if I can find...
Oh, wait, we don't need a warple. No, we do need a warple, that's the whole point. Dimma Island?
Yep, Dimma's Island.
It's behind a column.
So, I found Pearl Island. On Dimma's Island, it is on a column just before the stairs going down into the dungeony area. It's the one on the left there, if you hit it from the right-hand side. Right. Take them off the list. So Pearl Island, if you hop in the bird / bug, I suppose. And stop for a second. Let me get my bearings. Okay, you need to head south. And oh, do you know what? Go back up.
That it there?
Stop here. It might be underwater. Go to the left. Check what that sign says.
Okay. I really need to go pee. I've been waiting. It snuck up on me. I'm like, it's time for the video to be over. We haven't found this thing yet. I really need to pee. Sawasa Forest, Storm Mountain, Mosswood.
Okay, so this is it. If you hop on that bug and go to the left ever so slightly, that's Pearl Island, and you can get to it in the sub.
Okay, so we need to find something to warp it to.
Hey, is that Mosswood?
I think this is Mosswood. Let's check. Yes, okay. So if we warple here...
So you just need to wrap around this island.
Gotta wrap around
Probably around the top. And there it is.
This almost feels like we couldn't get here until it was underwater somehow.
No, we've been here before, so I'm pretty sure we already got it, but go into the house. And then to the right, there's like a... yeah, that counter along the right-hand side, just click everywhere on it you can. Okay, you would have found it if it was there.
But wait a second. That was the last place we had, wasn't it?
Oh no, there's still like... there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 7 places left to go, and 2 that we haven't been able to find. Or, well, Orin we know it's not at, but I left it on the list just in case.
Well, that sounds like the makings of another exciting video to me. Because we're over the 30-minute mark, and I need to call a video. When we come back, holy crap, I mean, we have to find it next time, right? Right?
Yep.
Sure. I'm a mysterious...
It's a mysterious JG promise.
Yeah.
Your fault promise is nothing.
Well, it's a mysterious JG promise, and if we can't find it, I'm gonna have to remove this video from the playlist. See you guys next time.
Bye.